One of my favorite tips for petite women to immediately look taller and more stylish is defining your waistline. But I know this sometimes can be a bit of a difficult one if you are conscious about your tummy area or you don't know how to do it in a way that will flatter your body shape. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you 3 ways you can define your waistline, and stay till the end because number 3 might be something you never thought about. Hi, welcome back to Confident Petite. I'm Veronica, and on this channel I talk about all things style for petite women like you and me to look your best, to feel confident in your clothes and express yourself through your style. The first way to define your waistline is by wearing a belt. This might sound a little bit obvious, but we need to talk about the type of belts that you choose and also how you wear them. I have some of my belts here with me so I can show you some examples. And I want to start by talking about the type of belts you choose and specifically the size of the belt. So as a petite woman, you want to be mindful of your proportions. And that means that you need to avoid belts that are too big because those will look out of proportion. So this one, for example, is one of my skinny belts. I think it's around 2 centimeters, 2.5 maybe. And this is something that works really well for petite women. This is one example. Another example, if you want to go for something a little bit bigger, can be something around 4 centimeters, maybe, like this one, okay? This could still work, but the bigger you go, even if it's just 1 or 2 centimeters bigger, you need to start thinking about other elements that come into play. One of them is color. And what I mean by that is that if you choose a belt that is a little bit bigger, what you want to do is to make sure that the belt has a similar color to either your top or your trousers, because you want to minimize the contrast, the matching effect between the big belt and your top or your trousers, so that your outfit will still look very harmonious and you won't see this kind of big belt taking up a lot of your waist. In this case specifically, I want to show you this one. This is one of my newest belts that I bought. I really like it because it has the Western inspired buckle. I like it very much, but it's a big belt. It's around 6 centimeters. So I'm really kind of pushing the limits here. But the way I wear this belt is when I wear a dress, for example, a black dress, because that way you won't see that contrast. The color of the belt is exactly the same as the color of the dress, and all you see is this buckle that I like very much in the front. So keep in mind these tips the next time you buy a new one or you combine one of your existing belts in your wardrobe. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is how you wear the belt. Sometimes I see women wearing belts a little bit too low and close to their hips. What that does, I hope you can see it well, what that does is it makes you actually look wider in this area. It doesn't help you in flattering your body shape and looking taller. So what you want to do is to wear the belt a little bit higher up in the smaller part of your waist. And nowadays, we are seeing the high-rise jeans and trousers back in fashion, so that helps a lot. But if you are wearing a belt with a dress, for example, try to wear belts that are either the same color of the dress, if the belt is a little bit bigger, or if you are wearing a skinny belt in a different color or a complementary color to the dress, always place the belt in the smaller part of your waist. The second way you can define your waistline is by tucking in your top, your shirt or sweater in your trousers or your skirt. And you can do this in different ways. You can tuck in your top, as I've done on my outfit today, so all in. You can do an aft tuck-in by tucking in only the front part of your top and leaving the edges loose, or also tucking in the top on the side and leaving one part a little bit more loose, or even if you're wearing a shirt, leaving one part of the shirt inside and one out. And by doing so, you're still hiding your tummy area if you're conscious about it, but you're showing that part of the waistline that will help you look immediately taller, even slimmer, and overall more stylish. The third way to define your waistline is something that we often don't think about, or we don't necessarily associate with this effect of defining your waistline, and is by pushing up the sleeves of your top, your shirts, your sweaters, your jackets. That immediately gives you that effect of a more defined waistline. I want to show you exactly what I mean, especially with a blazer, because I think that's where it's even more evident. Okay, you can see with my jacket here, I can definitely wear it like this, and I would do so in a more formal context. But in all other situations, I always either roll up the sleeves 1 or 2 times, or I push up the sleeves. So you can either do the first by rolling up the sleeve like this, and you immediately create a quarter sleeve, and that looks very nice in my opinion, more put together, and helps you define the waistline. Or, like I mentioned, you can push up the sleeves, voila, and create the same effect, which I also think it looks more stylish. I hope you liked this video and found it useful. If so, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Also, let me know in the comment section below if you're trying one of these tips and which one works best for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.